Hi guys, welcome to this week's Danny's Diary. Unfortunately, I won't be doing a walk and talk today as it's bucketing down rain as we speak. Hopefully Navan gets the green light over the weekend and plenty of good action over the weekend. But looking back over the week, I suppose the big disappointment this week was the news about Stateman. Fierce unfortunate for the Donnellys, Willie Mullins and all of the team there, including myself and Paul Townend, and everybody else was just shocked. Just one of those freak little things, and unfortunately he's going to miss the season. But it just goes to show these animals are not machines, and they have to be looked after. And unfortunately, he won't be racing this year. Looking at what that does to the champion hurdle picture now. Suppose we got Lossiemouth, the new line, the two 6-year-olds, the new line and novice coming through. Lossiemouth probably rebuilt her season last year with a few good victories in those mares races. I think Lossiemouth is possibly the one to beat. Constitution Hill is still there, an 8-year-old rising 9. Is he too old? Nicky Henderson is a master at getting them back. He'll need to be every bit the master, I feel, this year. Looking at the others, William Money, a 7-year-old, second in the Supreme last year. Could he enter the picture? Anzadam, 2 grade 3s last year. Who knows? Their potential, I think, proven on what they can do is Lossiemouth and the New Lion. They're my two that I think could fight it out. Hopefully one from the Willie Mullins stable will do the job. Speaking of stables in good form, Dan Skelton, 25% strike rate in the last fortnight. They're definitely coming in hot for the Trainers' Championship this year. It'd be great to see Skelton doing the job. Both Dan and Harry, they're two great guys, and what they're doing now, I'd suppose they look at Willie Mullins beating them in the championship and think they'd love to have Willie out of the way. But I think Willie is going to push Dan and Harry to a whole new level that can really bring the race on the far side of the sea to a new level of competitiveness in the coming seasons. And it's great to see them really going at it with confidence again this year. Looking to Navan on Saturday, the Fortria Chase. It's going to be an exciting race. Hopefully the rain won't fall too hard and it gets the green light for tomorrow. What have we got in it? Last year's Champion Chase winner, Marine National, having his first run back. Dino Blue, a very good mare. Captain Guinness, past Champion Chaser, older horse now. Still won a Fortria in the past. Solness, 2-time Grade 1 winner last year. Touch Me Not, a decent horse stepping into open company. But the other one I really like in this is Found a 50. He won the Fortria last year and his season fell apart after that. But I think he could be primed for it this year. Had a good run over a trip that might be too far and down Royal, 6.5 lengths behind Envoy Allen, run under his belt. I think Found a 50 could be the one ripe to win the Fortria and upset some of the fancied ones here. Looking ahead to the weekend's big handicaps, the Greatwood Hurdle is in Cheltenham. Got a favourite here for Dan and Harry Skelton. Mirabad fits a good profile. First run for the Skelton team, has had the wind surgery. Most will see that as a positive, but for me, the wind surgery is a negative here. And with the forecast, it's going to be slow ground. I would oppose him in this. The money is coming for Skeltons, which maybe is a foolish move from me to oppose him, but the one I like is Iberico Lord for JP McManus, Nicky Henderson. Probably fell apart somewhat last year, but as we've said already, no better man than Nicky Henderson to get them back. And I'm looking at Iberico Lord's win in the Betfair Hurdle on heavy ground around Cheltenham this weekend. He will perform on it. I think he could potentially still be well handicapped, and at 10-1, that's the bet in the Greatwood Hurdle for me. Over to Navan, a Tri-Town Chase, very competitive field. Favourite here, Quay de Bourbon, third in the Irish National last year. Didn't jump great on that occasion. Had been brought down and fallen on his previous 2 runs. I think Jumping is the big question mark. With the ground being slower, does it slow down the whole race and give him a chance to jump here? Maybe so, but 4-1 favourite, top weight with 11 stone 12. I'm going to look elsewhere in this for a winner, and I find myself going down to maybe another horse that needs to sharpen his jumping, but I think at 10 stone 4, a spur of the moment for Gavin Cromwell here. Was third in the Munster National. Comes here race fit from plenty of summer racing. He's 11-1, and with that lightweight, I think he could be the one that'll win the Tri-Town Chase and upset the lot of the fancied ones. That's me for this week, and we'll chat to you all next week. Thank you very much.